Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the career mode where I'm building this airline up from day one flight at a time. We've only got one little airplane. We've got the beautiful Bandeirante, and it is just flying really well, and I love it to bits. I flew down from Auckland to Tauranga yesterday in the previous video. Today we're flying from Tauranga to Rotorua. I was here really early this morning from Auckland. So I'm flying over to Rotorua. Now I've got some credits from my last flight. If you go to our website, the website guys, Virtual Airlines website. Now to get to the website you type in kiwivanman.co.nz and you'll get to our website. Now here's our flight schedules all down here. If you want to fly along with me on this career and fly some of our routes, and you get 500 credits for each flight. This is the career mode that I've set up myself for our airline. 500 credits per flight. So in the pilot roster here, I've got my name in the pilot roster, and you can see I've got 500 credits for my last flight. My favorite sim is Flight Sim 2020, although we will be using Flight Sim 24 as well, while we are this morning. Now up here there's also contact. So you can contact me if you'd like to fly along for Jet and Airways and have a bit of fun, put a bit of meaning and purpose to your flight other than just the rather dumbed down gaming sort of career that's in Flight Sim 24. You can fly along for this virtual airline and just have a bit of fun. So as you can see, I've got 500 credits. I want to buy another plane. I want to get up to this level where I can buy a 737-700, and as you can see here, I need 24,000 credits. So I've got to do a lot of flights in this little Bandeirante, or I can move up to the ATR and get more credits for each flight. But I think I'm just going to work straight towards getting the 737-700. Let me know in the comments if you would like to fly the Bandeirante for us or fly the ATR for us. That would be great. Okay, so let's get rid of this. I've got 500 credits and I need to work my rear end off, guys, to try and get up to 25,000 credits to get that 737 at 500 credits per trip. So let's get started. We are heading off to Rotorua this morning with an aeroplane load of customers, or 19 customers. It's not a heck of a lot, but we got to get started. I've got a lot of work to do. I may have to do a bit of grinding while you're flying, guys, just to get up to the stage. Otherwise I'm going to start missing flying the 737. I love flying the 737. Right, let's get all the doors and everything closed. There we go, we're all closed up. Ready to go. So we're off to Rotorua. If you don't live in New Zealand, Tauranga, Rotorua, one of the most beautiful parts of New Zealand. A very nice place to be. I go to Rotorua quite a bit over my lifetime. People often go there for holiday. It's a tourism mecca, really, Rotorua. So we'll go ahead and get our fuel pumps on. Lake Rotorua is beautiful. There's a few lakes around that general vicinity. Green and blue lakes, Lake Rotorua, of course, and go there on my camping van and really enjoy it. Okay, ignition, we'll turn that on and get this get our right engine started and get our happy customers over to Rotorua. Quite a short little hop, so we won't be going up very high. We'll take in all the lovely scenery as we go, as we did yesterday when we flew to Tauranga from Auckland. That was a beautiful flight. So go back and you'll see the introduction to the channel, introduction to the series, everything on the last video there, and you'll know what we're all about. We're a casual fun airline, just here to have fun and share the hobby. Okay, so I need to be watching this gauge here. Here it is coming up here, so we're going to start our left engine, and we'll come down here, our ignition, start on there, and we need to watch this gauge here come up slowly. Once it's at 10% we can flick these fuel levers up, but they're already up this morning, so I'll leave them there. We'll come down here, get our radios turned on and sort of underway. Get our radios underway. Get our radios underway. Okay, we got two good engine starts. We'll take these fuel levers up, and we'll turn on the prop synchronization there. We can go up, turn off the ignition because it draws quite a lot of power. We'll put on our inverters and generators 1 and 2. Taxi lights, landing lights, seatbelt signs, no smoking signs. We've got icing up here. We don't need icing this morning. It's still quite warm here. So I think that is all good. Flaps we'll put down to 50%, 2 notches down. But our next job really is to get this these radios set up with our flight plan here. Put that to on, to navigation. These take a little while to fire up. You just have to be patient, guys. There we go. We want to get it to that stage really. Get to that stage, and then it's sort of like the IRS. It'll connect up. It'll talk to the computer, and we'll get our GPS coordinates and everything in there, and then our flight plan will appear. Once it's done all that, down here's our autopilot. We'll get that going a little bit later. Right, so doors, chocks, everything are closed and removed. We are all good to taxi very soon. Beautiful day here in Tauranga again. It was lovely when we flew down yesterday. We got to taxi out soon, guys. Wouldn't mind you moving that truck. Wouldn't mind you moving that truck if that's okay. Wouldn't mind at all. But I don't think they are. I don't think they're going to move for us. Right, let's put off our brake. And we will head out towards the runway here. Do a bit of maneuver around this truck. There we go. Our displays have registered now with the GPS plan. There, our flight plans come up for us. Now I did the flight plan on the menu, on the game menu, and then it transports it over into the computer of the plane. Just like on the 737s, really. You can do the flight plan on another software, and it will transport it over into your FMC. Same sort of thing. But on this plane, I did the very, very simple flight plan from A to B, Tauranga to Rotorua, and it's popped it into the displays there for us, into the computer. So most of the time we are hand flying the plane when we depart, and of course when we come in for a landing, our approach and landing is manual as well. They won't be using the autopilot or the ILS. I think you can do ILS approaches and landings in this plane. I haven't got to that far with my study yet, but I'll have a look at it one day. But at the moment I'm just enjoying flying manually and landing and approaching manually, and I think that's what they do most of the time in these little planes. Lovely day here at Tauranga Airport. Alright, we're going to loop around here and come back for our departure. Going to depart over Tauranga City. Right, here we go guys. We are heading for Rotorua. It won't take long. It's just a little hop. Got to get those credits. We need to keep building our bank account. Okay, let's just check here. Landing lights we will turn on. Taxi lights off. Flaps down. Yep, flaps down 50%. Trim. Trim you can't see until you put the armrest up. There it is. There's the trim down there. There's our trim. Right, we're good to go. Now the Bandeirante is for sale, I think, at the Flight Sim 2020 marketplace, and then of course once you've got it in your library, it works perfectly well when it does for me anyway on Flight Sim 24, so you can just transport it over to Flight Sim 24. Beautiful Tauranga. Gear up. Look at that. Just beautiful, guys. Beautiful. There's the mount there. There's the marina and the port. Very big major port for New Zealand and Tauranga here. The mount. Just a beautiful place, Tauranga. A lot of people retire here when they get older. So we'll do a bit of a loop around over Tauranga, and then we will connect up with our flight plan. So we're still flying manually. We'll be flying manually for a little while until we're sort of get onto our flight plan there. And there'll be a little hop over to Lake Rotorua. We'll get some credits in the bank and start saving towards that 737-700. It's going to take a bit of work, guys. We're going to have to work this plane to death to get enough credits to buy it, but I love flying the 737s, so I've got to work hard to build up the airline to get an old second-hand 737-700. It will be old, will be second-hand, but if we can borrow enough money, we'll do some refurbishing. We've got to paint it, of course, get it painted in the Jet and Airways livery. So once we've done all our refurbishment and got it all looking good, we can put it into service. Start working towards maybe a 737-800 or a 737 MAX. That would be nice. The The thing about the Maxes is you can't buy a second-hand one yet. It's too new. You can't even. I think you have a pretty hard job trying to lease one or rent one, because there's just not enough of them around to meet all the orders worldwide. So I don't think you can even lease one at the moment. You've got to buy a brand new one pretty much. Bit of a waiting list, and also they're over $100 million, would you believe, for a brand new Boeing 737 MAX. It is huge money for a brand new 737 MAX. So it's goodbye to Tauranga. See you guys, I will be back. I've got a lot of work to do here. So I will be back. I think we're going to cruise at 5,000 feet today. It's sort of a nice level to be able to see everything and enjoy the scenery. So what I'll do is I'll come down here and I'll flick on the autopilot, put on autopilot, yaw damper and navigation. Okay, feet. I want to travel at 5,000 feet. Feet per minute. 5,000 feet. There we go. Feet per minute. Set at that. Okay, that's good. Right, so our altitude is set at 5,000. Our autopilot is set on navigation, so we will follow our magenta line. And our vertical speed is set at our vertical speed. Vertical speed is set at 1,300. Can take that up a little bit more. So you put in here the altitude when it says feet, put in the altitude, click arm, and then click it again until you get the feet per minute. And the arrow's up or down, and you turn the lower big dial to the thousands and the inside dial to the hundreds. Pretty basic, but it's slick, guys. It works. It is a slick operation. Okay, so we're at 5,000 feet now. Lovely jubbly. Plane is settled nicely. The speed I'm controlling manually, so I can bring my throttle back a little bit once I've taken off. And I can turn off the propeller synchronization. And we'll come up here, we will turn off our taxi, landing lights can go off. I think we're okay. Any hints or tips for this Bandeirante, guys? If you fly the Bandeirante a lot, let me know in the comments. Very, very happy to learn. I haven't done a lot of study and research on it, but I intend to do a little bit more so that I can get to know it a bit better and fly it more accurately. That would be nice. We have got a lot of work to do with it. We've got a lot of work to do to get up to what we need to buy a 737. So we are heading inland from the coast. Tauranga is on the coast. Well, the mount is on the coast. So we're heading inland to Rotorua, which is around about not quite in the middle of the North Island. I think the middle of the North Island is about Taupo, and we are going to fly to Taupo because that is another beautiful location. There are a lot of water planes there that land on the water, in Lake Rotorua and in Lake Taupo, so it'd be nice to have a go at one of those one day. Maybe we can lease a water boat and have a look around Lake Taupo or Lake Rotorua on the water boat. Do some water landings, that would be nice. Right, we can pop this up and have a look, see how far we got to go. And there's not that far to go, guys. In fact, we're almost halfway already. Here's the airport down here. Don't seem to be following that plan very well. But according to the GPS here, we seem to be following it okay. So we'll go by this one for now and see where it takes us. Zoom out a little bit, and there's a couple of waypoints there. Should take us straight into the airport. We'll see how it goes, shall we? See how it goes. Get this flight done and we'll get some more money in the bank. We'll try and do at least one flight per day. I may do a couple more today offline just to try and get the credits up so we can get closer to buying that 737. We've got a long way to do, so I may do a couple more short ones today just to help the credits get up a little bit. So if you go to the website, the Jet and Airways website, you can join in with the scenario. You can well, the flight schedules are on the website. You can even have your name put on the pilots list if you want to fly with Jet and fly some of those routes for us and take the credits for yourself. We'll put your name on the pilot roster. So that's all on the website. Now to get to the website, remember you have to go to kiwivanman.co.nz. And that is the secret back door into the website, Jet and Airways. Right, so we're coming in. I think maybe it's time to start descending. There is Lake Rotorua right there, guys. Right there. Feet, we come down to 1,000 feet. And 1.5. So we should be starting to come down now. I'll drop my speed. Did I hit 1,000 feet? Arm. There we go. You got to remember to hit the arm button. Right, so we're coming down. I'll turn off the autopilot very soon actually and just come down manually to Rotorua. Bring my throttles down. We might do the standard sort of racetrack approach. That is the airport straight ahead there. I think you can see that patch there. Right beside Lake Rotorua. Just lovely. Been here many times. Now over here you can see green and blue lakes out over this way. I've been out there. There's a lovely camping area out there. Take my camping vans out there with some friends. It is a really nice place to take the camping van and just hang out for a few days and chill out. Right, so I'm going to disengage the autopilot, and I'm just going to bring it down manually. There's the runway. So we're going to do a standard sort of a down leg, and then a crosswind, and then an approach. All manually flying, guys, and this plane is just so easy to fly manually. It is just so smooth. It is a pleasure to fly manually in this plane. Just handles lovely. Right, so we can put some gear down. So we're just sort of holding 1,600 feet at the moment, cruising in low and slow. There's the airport over there, so we can do our crosswind leg soon. Bring around for a nice landing right beside the beautiful Lake Rotorua. Lovely plane to fly, so smooth and easy to handle. And here we are. So much fun flying this manually, guys. Really is. There we go, we are down. It's a tiny little airport. Any Air New Zealand planes here? Any ATRs or little planes? No, nothing. Nothing as big as an ATR here. Only the little fellas at this airport. Not a lot of places to go, so I think I'm just going to poke my nose in here, really. This might do us for now. Passengers will need to walk and find their way over to the terminal. Welcome to Rotorua, everyone. A beautiful day here at Rotorua. Hope you enjoy your stay, have a lovely time. There'll be taxis and buses out the front that will take you to your hotel accommodation if you're staying overnight here. And we hope you have a wonderful time in Rotorua. I always do. I always do, but of course I won't be here for long today. I'll be here for 40 minutes, getting my cup of coffee and cream muffin, and then I'll be heading back to either Auckland or back to Tauranga. I'm going to try and do a couple more trips today just to grind away so we can get closer to buying our next plane, our 737, but got quite a bit of work to do. Quite a bit of way to go for that yet. I just love these animations, guys. Very, very nice. here we go. Mind the step, guys, be careful, and hopefully I'll see you flying again soon. Jet and Airways. So today we have earned another 500 credits. Another 500 credits. So if you go to the website, guys, our website, kiwivanman.co.nz, you will see my name on the roster there, the pilot roster, and you'll see all the credits that I'm earning as I fly. I only got 500 from yesterday. I'll get another 500 now. Hopefully I'll get another couple of flights in today or tonight, and we'll get that numbers going up. Let me know. There's a contact place there on the website, so if you'd like to fly some flights for Jet and Airways, make contact through the contact page, and you'll see all the planes and everything that are available. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Make a comment, give us a like, give us a cheeky little like, and I'll see you on the next video, and we'll keep grinding away and see if we can get up to the stage where we can buy a 737. We're also going to get, if I buy some more planes, we're going to base them over in San Diego and also in the UK, maybe around London or Liverpool, round about there. We'll get some more planes based over there so we can fly around in some of those areas as well. Take care guys, enjoy your flight simulator. Over and out. Cheers.